The year is 2026. 2 years since launch. 8 months since the last patch. Fans are starved, worried, and anxious. What makes things even worse that Harada has left the company, ruining the last little bit of goodwill that the Tekken team had. His replacement, Nakatsu, who isn't really a big fan of interacting with fans. But it's okay, because they have been listening to player feedback for again 2 years, so I'm sure they know exactly what we want, right? Act 1. The patch itself. It's now March 16th. Everybody refreshes their Twitter page, waiting for the patch notes to drop. 8 PM hits. Every player and content creator scrambles to get their hands on it. Back to basics. More refined. More deliberate. Everything the players had been complaining for so long was finally gonna get fixed. After all, they barely changed the game after the Season 2 patch. So what were they cooking? Saying that expectations were high is an understatement. There's simply no ways they could possibly mess this up. So this should be the patch where I tell you about how much I love the update, as Season 3 was a return to form for the franchise, but I'd be lying. Players were utterly baffled at how not only did the update did not deliver on the back to basics, but it somehow made some characters even stronger. Oh, movement feels restrictive because there's so much tracking? Let's give characters more tracking options. Combos feel too long? Let's give some characters even more wall carry. Oh, you want your characters nerfed? Let's give everybody new moves. Oh, heat's too strong? Let's give more characters counter hits that go into heat engager. Instead of back to basics, we got back to bullshit. And don't get me started on the bugs. They spent the whole Season 2 saying that they are not gonna patch the game because they were afraid of introducing bugs or affecting the competitive integrity of the game. But the Season 3 patch got more bugs than the Season 2. Heihachi got a new move that he can charge, but with the right combination of buttons, you can get the charged version instantly. Fang can do multiple hit smashes in a sequence. Jack got an infinite, and he can also do this. And as of the recording of this video, the Tekken team has been radio silent and has not addressed any of the concerns, or at least the bugs for that matter. Act 2. Recycling. Now let's talk about the new moves. First of all, the addition of new moves was completely unnecessary. Tekken 8 has already more than 3,000 moves, so adding 1 or 2 to each character just increases the bloat even more, and makes the game even harder to balance. This would have been true for any other season, but Season 3 reaches a new level of shittiness. A lot of these new moves are reused animations from either previous games or from other strings that were already in Tekken 8. For example, Dragunov's Up Back 1 is just the second part of 4-1, and Raven's Soul Zone 3+4 is just the last hit of his down forward 4-4-3 string. And it gets worse. Not only are these new moves recycled, but they also cover weaknesses that characters previously had. If I were to use Dragunov again, after his down forward 1, I can sidestep left a lot of his options. But not his new move. And while I'm sure you heard all about the balance, let me direct your attention to another problem, as if recycling the animations for the new moves wasn't enough, they also recycled Raven's hair for the Season Pass. So, now even the casual players hate the game. Act 3. The Crash Out. On the following hours, the Tekken community was boiling with anger and disappointment. Some pro players like Joka decided right then and there that they were done competing for the game. Even the main man, arguably the biggest Tekken content creator in the world, has announced that he is turning to variety streaming, already posting about Resident Evil 9 and other games. Pro players like Book and Roman Jelly are already talking about learning Street Fighter 6, and while they had a similar reaction on Season 2, Season 3 really feels like the last nail in the coffin for Tekken 8. While Roman Jelly again even did a memorial service.
Past Tekken 7, but the franchise lost its way. It's so hard to say goodbye to Tekken 8.
And as of right now, the Steam numbers are still the same from when the patch dropped, but I know for a fact that at least for me, I won't be playing nor buying DLC for this game anymore. Act 4. Tekken and me, I guess? So what does that mean for this channel? I was so excited for Season 3, I had all these videos planned and even scripted, but I gotta put my money where my mouth is. It makes no sense for me to tell you to go and vote with your wallet and stop playing, stop buying DLC, just for me to turn around and I play and I buy the Season 3s to make content for it. So what I'm saying is I'm very much done with Tekken. I might post some Tekken content talking about older games or other fighting games, but this is it for Tekken 8. I might transition into variety games or start making video essays, which is something that I love to listen to, and I always wanted to commit to making something like that. If you're subscribed to this channel for, for tech, for punishment videos, no hard feelings, but now would be a good time to unsubscribe. It sucks, but it just is what it is.